It's like they made an entire manga series based upon that one scene in Mighty Ducks 2, and it's working. Dogsred by Satoru Nada is about Ryu Shirakawa, a figure skater on his way to the Olympics until he has a massive meltdown at an event despite getting record scores and becomes disgraced from the sport. Now, the reason behind his meltdown was most likely the result of the recent tragic passing of his mother. In order to escape from everything, he moves to Hokkaido, but instead he finds himself back on the ice again. After an encounter with members of the local hockey team, he reluctantly joins a team despite having no knowledge of the sport, but perhaps it is the ticket to regaining his love of competition again. And to be honest, when I think ice hockey, my first thought is not Japan, Canada, or Russia maybe, but this shows it is far more worldwide than I realized. Now, if you've never played before, then how the game is presented here is in great benefit to you, as you get to learn alongside Ryu on how the game is played. Sports stories are filled with cliche, and it's a one genre where you kind of want to see that. You want to see the underdog with the endless amount of emotional baggage take on and defeat the mighty juggernaut of ultimate power, not to mention the sheer beauty of a sports montage, although we haven't got that one quite yet. Dogsred certainly has some of that. Ryu gets involved with a failing school and a ice hockey team that has decades-old equipment, but even by Volume 2, it becomes much more than just a David vs. Goliath story. Of course, when it comes to sports manga, the biggest question is how well is the sport represented in the art? Hockey is both beautiful and brutal, and Satoru Nada's art represents it well. The violence, the grace, and the speed feel true to life, with captivating sequences of struggle and triumph. I don't know how big the Venn diagram is of manga fans and hockey fans, but even if you've never watched a hockey game in your life, there's plenty to enjoy with this. Ryu being an outsider to the game as well eases even the most novice sports fan, and who knows, perhaps after this you'll find yourself checking out some NHL games just to see how well it represents the sport.